guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we have Hull City as they travel to face Reading FC coming up next. Hello guys, welcome back to another preview video on the channel, and today we have Hull City as they travel to Reading FC. And as you probably should know by now, I am a big Hull City fan, so if you do like Hull City content, then please leave a massive like and subscribe if you are new and you want to see more Hull City content, because that is where all my content is about Hull City on this channel. Let's go. So yeah, let's start off with league positions in the EFL Championship, and Reading in 21st with 20 points, and that is after they've had their points deduction off the EFL. I think it was minus 6 points I think they got taken off them, so yeah, their season just got a bit harder from them, from the EFL. Obviously Hull City 19th place after winning 4 in a row, and we sit with 21 points. So yeah, let's start off with the hosts in the last 5 games. Reading have 2 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw in the last 5 games, while Hull have obviously had that 4 wins in a row. So they've had 4 wins and 1 loss, and that loss was only 1-0 to West Brom away at West Brom, so you know it's pretty good going for the Tigers. And now it's head-to-head game time, and last time the two clubs played each other was in 8th of February 2020, and the game finished 1-1 with goals scored from Jordan Abita for Reading and Malik Wilkes, still a Hull City player for the Tigers. So this season so far, Reading at home, in their home form, has been 10 games and they've got 14 points, whilst Hull City on their road, their away record, they played 10 games, they've got 10 points. So yeah, fairly good for the Tigers. So now we move on to players to look out for. And for Reading, I'm going to go with John Swift. Obviously just because of his 8 goals and 9 assists this season. And they could have gone for somebody like, they're 2 good signings. Diedra Quarter from Chelsea and Andy Carroll, who signed, for a few weeks ago. The whole plan I'm going to go for is another midfielder, like John Swift. George Honeyman, that's what we're going to go for. He's been really good for us since he's come back from injury. He's had a great November. He's been a lot of goals, assists. We got a goal on Saturday. Very good player for us, and definitely crucial to our one player. Now we move on to my starting 11, and just a reminder, this isn't the 11 I think Graham McCann will pick, even though it is a little bit similar. But yeah, I made a couple of changes, so let's get into it. Goalkeeper, I've gone for Nathan Baxter. He's been absolutely amazing. 3 clean sheets in the 4-win run. Obviously conceded just before half time against Millwall, but he's been absolutely amazing. Dijon Bernard, Sean McLaughlin and Jake Greaves back 3. They've been solid. Dijon Bernard and Jake Greaves are ball playing defenders, and Sean McLaughlin, he's been amazing too, but I don't think he gets the credit he deserves. Good player, really good player for us. Midfield, on the right, I'm going for Ryan Longman. Well, on the right or left, probably still play, but Grant McCann likes to change things. So Longman and KLP, Keane Lewis Potter, on the wings. And then in midfield, I've gone for the usual duo of Doherty and Honeyman, but for the more deeper role midfield, instead of Richie Smallwood, I've gone for Tom Huddleston. The former Spurs player, former Hull player as well in the Premier League, is back. I think just that experience in passing will be good for us. Can't fault Smallwood for the last few games, has been actually really good. I'm not his biggest fan, but he has been really good. But yeah, I don't know if Tom Huddleston will last the full 90 minutes. But I think Grant will go for Richie Small, but it'd be good to see Tom Huddleston in that lineup. So up front we got obviously two left strikers, Josh McGuinness, obviously the usual one up there, and the usual striker who sometimes disappears and then comes on the bench and then disappears again. It was really good when I see him play. Tyler Smith, yeah, that looks very good. That's a bit of pace. Yeah, to get a goal for the club. But yeah, it does look very good. So yeah, that is the team I would pick. I remember that's not the one I think Grant will pick. Yeah, just before I tell you my score prediction, I just want to give you a little takeover update regarding Hull City and the tune Illa Charlie. And the deal is set to be completed in just days, as reported by Baz Cooper from Hull Live, and hopefully it can be done before the Bristol City game on the 11th of December. So hopefully that will be good, just before Christmas. Good news for all City fans, get your positive run going, get his takeover done, positives. And another positive is my score prediction, and I'm going to go for 2-1 win to Hull City, with goals coming from Keane Lewis-Potter and I think Wilkes. If he doesn't start, then I think if he comes off the bench and score, and then I think Reading, I'm going to find a Carroll because he always seems to score past us, like whether it be at Newcastle or something like that. So yeah, I couldn't find a Reading fan, but we do have a neutral fan. He's a Man United fan. He's been on our channel before, probably recognise him. It is Joe, and thank you for helping me out, Joe. So yeah, he's going to give his thoughts on the game and his score predictions. Just take away, Joe.
Hi, my name is Joe. Thanks for having me here on this channel. Obviously, I'm not a Reading fan. I am a Man United fan, but I'm going to act as a neutral here. And if I'm being honest, I'll say on a great run of form. 4 wins, I think it is in a row now, and including a very, very good display against Millwall. Obviously, kind of there's a bit of rivalry there as well. City are on a good run, and to be honest, I can see this continuing. I mean, you look at Reading, 21st in the table. It's not good for Reading. I mean, they used to be a Premier League club like City, but they've dropped down a bit in the recent years. But City, I think have got a really good. I think they're doing well. I think they can win and they can make 5 in a row. And I tell you what, Grant McCann, I still have my doubts about him as a manager for City, but I think he's doing a decent job of what he's got. I think he's not the best squad in the world, but what he's got, I think he's doing an alright job. And I think it's a good time for all City fans. With the new owners coming in, it's going to be a good opportunity to restart. It's going to be a complete refresh of the club. So honestly, I think it's a good run for City. I think they'll win this game. I'm going to go with 3-1 win for Hull City. That might be a bit bold because I know Hull City don't score loads of goals, but I feel like they could really put Reading to the sword on the weekend. So I'm going to go with Hull City 3, Reading 1. But I hope you enjoy. I hope you did enjoy having me on the channel. I mean, I don't come in here much, but when I do come on, I do enjoy it. And obviously, I'm not a Reading fan. It'd be better to have a Reading fan on because it'd be a bit more of a perspective. But I'm going as a neutral here. I think City will win the game. They're in a better position. They're in better form, and I think they'll win. So thank you very much Kieran, for having me. And I'll see you later. Thank you.
So yeah, that was Joe's thoughts, and thank you for coming on the channel. Yeah, and just want to add, sorry we don't have a Reading FC fan. I did message a few on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and as I'm recording this, I've had no replies. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, comment your predictions down in the comments, and subscribe if you want more EFL Championship and Hull City content. I shall see you for the review video on Saturday or Sunday. See you later. Peace.